Hey guys, it's Greg. We made a little road trip down to Greensboro, and we're here at Total Wine. They have cigars and beer, so we're going to go in and probably spend a fortune, guys. So let's go in and see what they got in the fridge. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Shmaltz Brewing. This is their Hebrew Genesis Dry Hop Session Ale, guys. It says malts, specialty 2-row, Munich, Munich 40, wheat, dark crystal, and the hops are Warrior, Centennial, and Cascade. And they dry hop it with Centennial, Cascade, and Simcoe. Simcoe is one of my favorites. I would like to get some rhizomes of Simcoe and get them out here planted so I can have some Simcoe hops. I've got plenty of Cascade and Centennial and Northern Brewer, but I don't have any Simcoe rhizomes. And somebody said they could get me some of those, so I would be interested in getting some of that. If you guys got a hand on getting some of those and could maybe send me some, or I could get some planted, I'd appreciate it. Shmaltz Brewing, they're out of New York, guys. This is an American Pale Ale, APA, coming in at 5.20 ABV. Year-round availability is what it says here. The food pairings for this beer cuisine is the Pan-Asian, and the cheeses are earthy, Camembert, Fontina, your nutty cheeses, Asiago, Colby, Parmesan, your tangy cheeses, Brick, Etta, and Feta, and the meat for this is poultry. As with most pails, most of your grill meat's going to go with this. This is probably one of your easier drinking type of beers other than a lager. I mean, some of the pails are a little hop forward, so it just depends on what the brewers wanted to achieve with their beer. And a lot of the pails can be so hoppy they could be considered an IPA. So that being said, I don't know what this one, I've not had this one yet, so we're getting ready to find out. Glassware is a pint Becker, the Stein, and mug. Seidel, I've got the pint glass for this one. And it's not recommended for extended cellaring, being a low ABV like that, guys. So, is there anything else we need to talk about here? It says, commercial description is, this is the new recipe replacing the original Hebrew Genesis Ale. Balance between a West Coast style pale and amber ale with just enough malt sweetness to highlight a flurry of hop aroma and flavor. Witness the evolution of our original creation. So, I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about. So, let's get the cap off of this one. Get it in the glass. Guys, we just made a trip down to Greensboro to the Total Wine store that they have down there, and they have so many awesome beers. Very expensive trip. They have cigars there too, so that was a double whammy on me. Over $400 I spent in that store today. Wow, 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 wow. But I got some good stuff. Check out the beer run video. I'm going to try to get it done tonight, and it may post tomorrow, but it may be a couple days because we may go out of town tomorrow for a couple days. I'm not sure yet. So, alright guys, over to the light. It is a rich amber color. A lot of bubbles streaming up in there. Looks very good in the glass. A lot of bubbles streaming up in there. I'm glad I didn't pour it too aggressive. Nice off-white creamy head. Not a big one. About a half a finger, and it doesn't look like it's going to stick around. So let's get a nose on this one. I'm getting citrus and pine and a floral aroma. I don't know if I would jump up on the bandwagon and say it's a West Coast style. It's not quite hop forward enough for that. Of course, it's not supposed to be an IPA. It's supposed to be a pale. Got a nice caramel, crackery malt bill, it smells like to me. Kind of on the sweet side. Maybe a little toffee in there too. Smells delicious. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Definitely is not as, with all the hops that they said they use, not getting the super hop forwardness. Very easy drinking, very sessionable. As with most of the other Shmaltz Brewing beers that I've done, none of them have really blown my hair back or my socks off or anything, guys. Maybe slightly above average, but nothing to write home about, really. A citrusy, floral hop aroma on that. Very surprised with them dry hopping it with Simcoe. It's not, they probably haven't used a whole lot of hops, of course. I'm a hop head. I like a hoppy beer, but this is not supposed to be an IPA, so we're going to let it warm up. It's right out of the fridge, 40 degrees. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. This is just not doing it for me. I can almost taste a little booziness on a 5.20 ABV. I think I told you this a few minutes ago. I have not been impressed with Shmaltz Brewing. I've done several of their beers, and they seem to be just slightly above average. Nothing to write home about, guys. Final chug. Sweet, malty, a little citrusy, floral, a little topping caramel, but kind of on the watery side as far as I'm concerned. Not impressed. Guys, I'm going to give it a 5, which is a B-, slightly above average. That's why I got the B-. And it's got some kind of coating under the label there, but it's not the, and it's got so many numbers and letters there, I can't distinguish when it was put in the bottle. So, that being said, we're going to go to Beer Advocate, and they say 84, which is in their good range. And Rate Beer says 71 overall and 58 in the style. I kind of agree with those numbers there. That's about what I would get. 71, and in the style of a pale, and as much hops as they use. And this is actually brewed at Old Saratoga Brewery, Mendocino Brewing Company. So, not impressed. So with that being said, guys, if you've had this one, give me some comments back on this one, whether you liked it, didn't like it, and hopefully tomorrow's beer will be a little bit better than that. Let's go see what's in the fridge.